Welcome to our educational channel from class 7th Maths ICSE board. Chapter 4 is decimal fractions. So previous chapter we discussed about complete thing about the fractions. Now when you come to this decimal fractions, so these are the topics I'll explain clearly one by one in this chapter. So if you go through this definition, you will see what is a decimal fraction and how to read the decimal numbers, and converting decimals to fractions and fractions to decimals, these two topics, and decimal places, how to identify, and addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of decimals, and terminating, non-terminating of decimals, recurring and non-recurring or recurring repeating decimals, how to round off the decimal numbers, and significant figures. So some of you will get confused about what is significant and rounding off. Let us see the difference clearly, the topic one by one. Okay, first we will see that what is decimal fractions. Okay, decimal fraction or a decimal number is a fraction whose denominator can be expressed as 10. If we can express denominator as 10, for example, 7 divided by 10. Now this is the decimal fraction because 7 divided by 10, we can write 0.7 because 10. Any fraction whose denominator can be expressed as the 10 or some power of 10, not only 10, even if you take 8 by 100. So this is 0.08 because after 0.2 decimal places because of 2 zeros, 10 to the power 2. So these all are decimal fractions, 7 by 10, 8 by 100, and let us take 3 by 5. 3 by 5, if you observe, denominator is not 10, but we can make it as 10. How? Multiply with 2 numerator and same denominator multiply with 2. Then 3 into 2, 6, 5 into 2 is 10. So we expressed denominator as the 10. So 3 by 5 is a decimal fraction, right? Or decimal number. We can say it is a fraction, but 3 by 5 is the decimal fraction. So a decimal fraction or decimal number is a fraction whose denominator can be expressed as 10 or power of 10, higher power of 10, like 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. So any number of power of 10, right? And even let us take 7 by 8. Now 8 into dash is, we'll get power of 10. So 8 into 125. 125. Same number should multiply and divide. 7 into 125 is 875, but this is 1000. So that means we can say 7 by 8 is the decimal fraction. So we can do divisions, that is secondary. I'll show in the concepts we're doing one by one. Main thing, what is decimal fraction or decimal number? Means if any denominator if we can express as the 10 or power of 10, so that is the decimal fraction, right? And these all we can express. Now this is 875 by 1000, so 0.875 because 3 decimal places. So this is I can express. So in order to give a decimal fraction in shorter form, this denominator we can express in this way. So even like 59 10 to the power 4 is the question. So 59 by, after 1 4 zeros, 10 to the power 4, 10 should be multiplied 4 times. 59, but these are 4 zeros, so 10 to the power 4 it is. So keep more 2 zeros and keep the point. So these all things systematically one by one we will see. And most thing expressing returning like decimals to fractions, fraction to decimals. So even addition, subtraction, multiplication, divisions. So all we'll see one by one.